struggling, got me wondering, finding it hard to breathe. Because consciously I'm lying to myself. I could love you but not enough. 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 I could love you but not enough.
Hey guys, this is Carolyn with the New Music Buzz, and I'm sitting here with Julietta. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. So we're just lounging at the pool here at the Lowe's Hotel here in Hollywood. Now, I was on your website and I watched your Voodoo video. So tell me a little bit more about Voodoo.
Voodoo is from my second album I put out, 911 Code Pink. Voodoo was inspired about like relationships actually, and just talking about being in a trance, having someone feel like they're taking over you as a person,
Right.
but you're giving something to them, and it's like you can't see past it. It's like it's voodoo. It's like they're making you do it. When you're in love, like you do things that you don't expect yourself to do. So I kind of referenced the word voodoo back to that, just explaining like how I felt
Right.
that could happen and how that went down. And the video, I just wanted it to be like visually exciting and like,
Well, you're
not
visually
loud.
exciting. That's one thing that I did notice. I mean, you're very colorful, and I personally,
black today.
well, but look how awesome. I mean, your hair is. I mean, everything that I've seen on you so far has just been colorful, and you know, I personally am attracted to that. I'm sure, and all of your fans are as well. So, being from Australia, tell me a little bit more about home.
home is where the heart is. Like I love Melbourne, represent Marker. Hell yeah. But home is also here for me. Like Hollywood, Los Angeles, I work out here very often, and I come out here almost 6 months out of each year.
Wow.
I try to. But definitely when I'm home, it's home. I have my family there and my friends and stuff like that. It's always a big, deal when I'm back at home and I get to spend time with my family. We're Italian, so we're like super big and loud and food, and that's what I'm looking forward to when I go home actually, so I can eat. But no, home is home. Like I do work out of there, and I have a producer that I work with out there and some visual people as well. But mainly a lot of my work is done out here.
Well, tell me a little bit more about the music industry in Australia.
There's a lot of like super talented like independent artists like really like hustling out there and trying to make things happen. I feel like you're very limited there. It's like you can only get so far, and then it kind of stops you. That's why you look at people like Kylie Minogue. She's one of our biggest imports.
Right.
I mean exports. She imports you guys, but she's huge here now. Like,
Yes.
but she worked really hard in Australia to just get to that point where she was able to pick up and leave. And I felt like I did the same, where, I built up enough behind me to be able to come here. And now I constantly come out here for shows, work, recording, and stuff like that. And here is where I know I want to be musically.
Your following. I mean, has your MySpace fans followed you on YouTube?
They did. MySpace was the shit. I
It
loved
was.
MySpace. I was always on MySpace trying to promote and stuff like that. They definitely did. Like, eventually they caught on with the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, but I obviously don't use MySpace now. RIP. But, yeah, they did. They all followed over, and it was cool to get, like, a lot of my Dirty House music fans to reach back out to them. And I started to move towards pop, getting a little older, 16. I wanted to do the whole pop commercial, your superstar, Britney Spears,
Right.
Lady Gaga, all that kind of lame. But I keep my dance still in my heart, because that's where I had my first big break. I recently just finished an acoustic project that I called California Dreaming Series, and it was a series of acoustic videos that I did as more like a web series. It wasn't so much about releasing this song on iTunes, selling it, or anything like that, but I just wanted to do something acoustic because I feel like not a lot of people get to see me in that light, and I love to like flip a good dance song or like do something different. But I wrote these songs and we shot some videos for them, which were really cool. So far we did 2. I'm hopefully trying to get another 3rd one right before I leave, but they're just, I feel like the songs that I did, they're some of the more realer scenarios that I've really been through, and I like wanted to kind of share a bit of personal life and not sugarcoat it so much and make it a bit realistic for people to like, oh, okay.
I wish we had more time because I would really like you to elaborate on that. But we'll definitely
Just, you know,
have
like past relationships and just things that you, like girls go on with life, like bull crap stuff and all that kind of stuff. And I want it to be realistic of, you know, how I'm trying to make this journey out here, and you know, it's a hustle, and then falling in love and falling out of love, and that all comes with everything of life and just growing up as a person. And then my new stuff is dance, of course.
Yeah.
I'm working with a producer called Projects. He works under Tricky Stewart and Sounds, which is really exciting. We have there's about 5 tracks on the EP that we're going to release on iTunes. But the next single that is coming out off that, which will be the first one, is called Not Enough. We shot the video in Vegas recently, and we're doing a special remix package. So it'll, you know, cover the different elements of dance music, whether it be like electro, some trance, some, you know, house, EDM feel. So we have a remix package of that. There will be about 5 remixes, I want to say, for now. That'll go on Beatport as well, and we'll do the radio edit on iTunes. So there'll be a few versions for people to collect, because I like to be able to hit different DJs in different, you know, genres of dance music, because a lot of people don't realize there's different like subtitles.
You gotta hustle,
and you gotta have everyone playing your stuff. No excuses.
Well, tell everybody where they can find you and your music.
Yeah. Sorry, I had like hair on my mouth.
That's okay.
You can find my music at www.soundcloud.com official Julietta. My website is kind of under construction right now, but it's official Julietta on Facebook, official Julietta Instagram.
Just in case that people do not know the proper way to spell your name.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you lesson 101 on how to spell my name and how to say it, because a lot of people think that my name is some weird stuff.
Yes, we were having this discussion beforehand.
My name is spelled with a G. Giulia. I spelled it wrong myself. What am I doing? I'm like trying to think out loud. Okay, my name is spelled Giulietta, and it's in Italian. There's no J in their alphabet, so the GI stands for the J. So just think like Romeo and Juliet, but Julietta. And yeah, find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. It's all official Julietta, so you can find me. It's pretty easy if you know how to spell my name.
That's exactly the point.
Please be on the lookout for my next single, though. Not Enough, and also Both of Me, produced by Ray Real, Kyle Puccia as well. That's another like very personal song that's about to come out, but more acoustic. So something for everybody.
I really look forward to seeing how you progress and your new stuff. I'll definitely be looking out for that.
Excited.
Well, this is Carolyn. You are watching the New Music Buzz. Bye. That's all we've got time for. My name is Carolyn. You've been watching the New Music Buzz. For more extended clips, you can check us out at www.thenewmusicbuzz.com. #, I'm out.